Although no criminal charges have been filed in the shooting, we found out the Homeowners Association will have to answer to a judge in the civil courts for the teen's death. Martin's parents are suing the HOA for a wrongful death suit. Channel 9's Renee Stoll is live at Twin Lakes tonight. Renee, if Martin's parents win a civil case, what does it mean for the community?
Well, if the HOA didn't carry a specific insurance policy that covered George Zimmerman as a volunteer neighborhood watch captain, well, then it means that people inside this community could pick up the check for legal fees and any amounts awarded to the family.
If something happens inside the boundaries of the community, it's a pretty high likelihood that the Homeowners Association will be sued.
Attorney Donna Berger represents more than 150 homeowners associations in courtrooms statewide. She has insight on a new civil lawsuit Trayvon Martin's parents filed against the HOA at Twin Lakes, the community where Martin was shot to death by George Zimmerman, a volunteer for the Community Neighborhood Watch program. But first, the parents' lawyers need to know how involved the HOA was in setting up the Neighborhood Watch.
If they did any sort of due diligence on the background of the people that were volunteering to serve on that watch, whether or not they knew that Mr. Zimmerman was armed.
From what Berger has seen in previous cases, carrying a gun is very rare for volunteers.
Typically, a neighborhood watch is to observe and report.
With many HOAs dealing with foreclosures and budget cuts, it's leaning more on volunteers rather than hired security. That could be a big problem for Twin Lakes in a civil court case because volunteers are not typically covered in an insurance policy, which means Zimmerman's actions could cost this community millions.
Who's going to pay? Everybody living in the community is going to pay for the cost of legal fees to fight the action and the cost of any award.
Now, we tried to contact somebody from the community HOA, but when we called, nobody was in the office. We will be working to find out more details on the Twin Lakes HOA, what exactly their insurance policy was, and also on this civil lawsuit. Reporting live in Sanford, Seminole County, Renee Stoll, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.